Just got back from Hawaii, bought some pink guava jam. So, best thing to put on that jam? Best best thing to put on the no. Best thing for the jam to be on would be bread. So I'm gonna make some bread. I need to and we're gonna do something that's different, but it's only not gonna be concerning anything in the video. I usually make two Anyway, I usually make two loaves, two small loaves, because they bake better, I feel. They look better and they bake better. And I'm going to take one of them, seal it up and freeze it, and just have it, and then use the other one immediately. Because making a bread like this means that it will not last for that long. Making a loaf of bread means if I were to just leave it out, typically it's 5 days, but sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll go to 7 days, but usually not. Because that's just the nature of the ingredients and how it interacts with the world. My house is a certain temperature, but it's not, I don't know, you'd have to keep it in like a perfect environment to keep it from being absolutely perfect. Stuff's gonna happen. It's humid. I live in Houston. It's moldy. I mean, it's not moldy. It's humid, so things will get moldy quicker. The heat, the cold sometimes. But anyway, 500 and no, 500 grams of all-purpose unbleached flour. I use filtered water. It doesn't really matter a whole lot, but I use 375 grams of water. That matters. So I'm going to do a 75% hydration. I like to get the water up to 90 degrees or so, skin temperature, so that way it's lukewarm, and that way when you touch it, you don't go, ah, if that makes any sense. That's a cooking term. Ah. So I'm using the Insta360 Ultra Luna camera, and it tracks my face. The mic, the wireless mic, is the best wireless mic I've ever used. The noise cancel, you probably can't even hear the micro running. It noise cancels everything except your voice when you have it on the noise canceling feature, and it's just works like a charm. I was skeptical of Insta360's capabilities for stuff like this, but so far all the videos come out really well. And the only time where there's been any sort of a problem is user error so far. 375 grams of water, heated to about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Add these two. We're doing an auto lease, so we're just mixing the flour and water together initially to make our dough. And it does not take too long to get this up and running. So we'll start mixing. And the camera can follow me around, which is nice. And I think this is ready. Stopping for a moment and letting it rest, even just for like 30 seconds, even a minute, is actually helpful to it. You don't want to sit here and beat up on it. That's the thing about using a mixer. Using a mixer is great. I have no problems with it. I've never used one, but a lot of people do, and I don't see a problem with it. I would just mix for like 2 minutes, stop, feel it, make sure it's okay. Mix for 2 minutes, stop in this stage, and then when we do the next stage, probably like let it go for 5 minutes, then stop and look. Let it go for 5 minutes, stop and look. That's the advantage of using your hands. You can feel it as you go. But if you can't, you can't physically do it, or you get too tired doing it and you want to, or you just don't want to do it, that's fine. I don't care. It's your bread. I'm not here to make you feel bad about making bread. I think you should be making bread if you can. It's fun. And you have bread. So yeah, this feels good. We're in good shape here. I'm going to come way over here, which normally the camera, I would just go out of frame, but nope. not anymore. For better or worse. Come over here, grab my neutral oil. Give it a good spray on the bottom. Grab my new dough here. Stick it in. I'm just gonna let it rest for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna watch an episode of Golden Girls and then come back probably. It's how it's gonna work. First step done, on to the next step. In your time, it's instant. For me, it's gonna be a little bit. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Have our dough. Looks good, it's nice and relaxed. Gonna dump it back in my other bowl. Like I said, you don't need two bowls. Two bowls makes it easier a little bit. Takes some of the work out of it. I still clean this bowl after the first round, but anyway. Gonna put some salt in now. It's one of the 3 ingredients in my bread and an incredibly important ingredient. If you don't put salt in your bread, it will not taste like anything. So I'm going to do 15 grams of salt. Let's take it and dump it on in. All right, so I just push it in and then fold it in. This, you want to move it around for a little bit until you don't find little patches of salt moved throughout the dough, because you will find them. So do this for about 5 minutes. So you'll find a little patch, and then the salt is all sitting there. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but the funny thing is the salt just kind of hides there. It just sits there and doesn't get absorbed. Not a problem. This is my starter. So I fed it like 6 hours ago, and I'm going to take about 110 grams of it. Oh wow, I hit 110. You're not going to believe it. But I hit 110. Perfectly, somehow. So now we just mix this. This is the last hard step, arguably. And we're going to mix this together. This is brown because this is wheat, a wheat starter, and this is white because it's the all-purpose. So it'll be easy to tell how mixed we are by this should turn beige after we're done, which is about 5 to 7 minutes. It's done. I think it's in good shape. It's pretty beige. So put this back into my grease bowl. We're done with the steel bowl here. Greased bowl with a lid. Or you can keep it in this bowl, put a wet towel, flip it, put a plate over the top of it. The idea is not to let it develop a skin, so you don't want it to dry out, is what I'm saying. So now we're gonna let this rest for a little while, probably 45 minutes to an hour again, and then we'll start on our folds. Okay, time to start our folds. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it feels really nice. Okay. So I just fold it 4 or 5 times over itself like this. Feels good. I'm gonna get both of my hands in this. Look how smooth it is already. That's good. Okay, so I made it super smooth. Gonna put it back in, let it rest for another 45 minutes to an hour. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Right, looks like we're ready to shape. We're gonna shape and make our loaves. Gonna cut it in half. Looks nice and relaxed. I did let it sit for a while because I did go for a walk. So, should be in good shape. It's been sitting in room temperature for a while, so should be all right. All right. So, these are looking good. Gonna get my covers for when I bought shower caps. You buy a bag of 100 of them for like $6. You can probably even get them cheaper if you just go to the store and get them. I just got them on Amazon. So, always take your before picture. Put neutral oil on it so it won't stick, because it will stick. This is really sticky. If it goes to anything, it'll just automatically glue to it, so you gotta be careful. So a little bit of neutral oil. My oven is heated to 100 degrees. My oven has a proofing function, so it keeps it right around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to sit in there for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, it's bake day. Let's go ahead and get this stuff ready. They look okay, so I mean, as good as you can get. Let me take this one out. Do them one at a time. Oven is preheated, 500 degrees, with the can, or the pot in it, the Dutch oven. Grab my lamb here. I forgot to record that, so oops. Forgot to hit that record on the other one, not a problem. So I think we're good, and you didn't see any of that because I have it on my head. So we can do this. Now we're gonna watch right here. So all I gotta do, this is the most precarious part, because you gotta just move You don't want to lose too much heat. It's boiling hot, so you got to protect yourself at all times. I love this thing, this little silicone thing. It's like 15 bucks or like 12, 15 bucks on Amazon. And I've used it like 70, 80 times now. Works perfectly. Takes this part. This is the most hassle part, trying to get it in there. Takes all the pressure out of it. So just take it up, put it in there. And there we go. That's the first one. Set a timer for 24 minutes. We're going to do 24 minutes at 500 degrees with the top on. We're going to take the top off after that 24 minutes and do it for another about 10 minutes to put some color on the top of it. And we should be in good shape. Our bread, it looks good. I think we're in good shape. Ooh, it's nice and hot, the way it's supposed to be. And here we go. I think it rose a decent amount. I think it rose the right amount. So there we go. You see the rise in front of it? I think it looks great. It smells good. So we're good. We're going to move on to the next loaf. Just going to put this to the side. Just got to let this cool. Got to let this cool for at least 3 hours. I usually try to do longer, as long as I can. I try to do overnight if I can. Okay. This is still a tiny bit hot, but not too bad. I have my pan out still, so I don't want to let it get too cool. It's going to take a while to cool off. It's an iron pan, but still. I flung the little cover on my blade off. I don't know where that is, so that's something to do after the video is ready. It's always something. All right, the next one is going. Get this into the pan and repeat our process. 24 minutes. It's a smaller loaf by just size, but that time with the cover does make a difference. So we're almost done. I think this one came out great. Set a timer for 24 minutes. I set it earlier and it set a timer for 43 minutes. And luckily I looked at it before anything, before I waited too long, I spent too long, and I was able to reset it. Anyway, this is done. Got one more to go. The rise is good, the size is good. Gonna make some sandwiches with it. Gonna make fried chickpeas and eat that with it. It's gonna be good. Oh, and of course our guava jam. All right, second loaf is done. Let's go ahead and take it out and take a look. I put the slits in it and you can see that it's opened up pretty well. Put this back here. This is boiling hot. It will not kill you. I guess if you put your head in it, it'll kill you. Anyway. Look at that. That's a thumbnail right there. If I was like smart with YouTube, I'd be like, oh, this is my thumbnail. Anyway, this is done. They came out pretty good. So they smell really nice. They rose really well. One always rises just a little bit more, and it was this one. But this has really good rises on it. Has good ears. So it is 1:30 in the afternoon. I plan on cutting one of these open, probably this one, and eating them with my fried chickpeas probably around 5. So let them rest for 3 to 4 hours before you cut them open, because they're still baking essentially. So you kind of let them go through their cycle. But other than that, we're good. I think these turned out pretty good.